Having a baby is a life-changing experience.
Yes, yes it is. And women have many options in how they deliver. However, today we saw a group of women protesting outside the hospital where they had planned to give birth to their babies. A couple of weeks ago, Hudson Hospital in Hudson, Wisconsin notified expectant mothers that they would no longer offer VBACs after August 31st. That is a vaginal birth after cesarean. And that policy change took many by surprise and led to today's protest, and Angela Davis was there.
Yeah, there are two sides, obviously, to this issue, but you know, there is a big difference in the recovery time between a vaginal delivery and the recovery time after a C-section. Now, once you've had a cesarean, it is sometimes recommended that your next baby is delivered that way as well. VBACs, or those vaginal births after C-sections, have become much more common in recent years, but can only be done with a doctor's permission and at a hospital that accommodates them. Laura Nelson is 8 months pregnant and not sure where she'll give birth. A C-section was required with her first child, but this time around she was hoping for something different.
You don't want to be cut open. It's a major abdominal surgery, you know. I just feel like I should have been able to do it the natural way.
These mothers say they chose Hudson Hospital for their delivery because of its success rate with VBACs, but then they found out it was no longer an option.
I'm stressed out and I'm frustrated and I'm sad and I don't know what to do because I'm giving birth in a little bit over a month.
In a written statement, Hudson Hospital told us, "We support VBACs as an option for women, but at this time we cannot provide this service due to human resource constraints."
What they've been telling us is that they do not have 24-hour anesthesia care within the hospital. Their providers are on call at home, and so when they have a VBAC mom in labor, which is in active labor, which is usually about 4 to 6 centimeters, they call in the anesthesiologist and they wait in the hospital just in case.
Organizers of the rally say it comes down to an added expense the hospital doesn't want to carry. Mothers here describe the difference between recovering from a C-section and a vaginal delivery.
With having a C-section, I had to not walk for like 2 weeks. I was in bed, couldn't carry my daughter. With her, I was up and nursing the next day, and everything worked out really well.
In that statement from Hudson Hospital, they said they are working with their patients and doctors to help them find an alternative hospital to give birth. So these pregnant women can still have a VBAC, but they will have to find a new hospital, and that will likely mean a new doctor. And in some cases, you know, they're late in their pregnancy.
Yeah.
And as you know, you develop a very close relationship to your doctor when you're pregnant,
And
all those visits.
A lot of them very stressful, obviously. You were able to find out about the success rates of vaginal births after C-sections.
Yeah, I know. I looked this up. About 75% now of women who try a VBAC have a successful vaginal delivery, and that's according to the folks at the Mayo Clinic. And I also learned that repeat C-sections get more complicated each time, while repeat VBACs tend to become progressively easier. But you know, those VBACs, they're not for everybody. There are some women who will have complications. It's not an option, but if it is, you know, they're saying they want the chance to do that with the doctor they've chosen and at the hospital they've chosen.
All right. Thank you, Angela.